Om. Om. Ganana Ganapati Havabahe Kavin Kabinamupamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmadam Brahmanaspata Anashranvannoti Bhissidasadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajeebhirvajineevati Dheenamavitriyavatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om प्रमुञ्च मुञ्च धन्वनः धन्वनस्त्वं त्वमुभयोः उभयोरार्त्नियोः आर्त्नियोर्जां जामिति जां याश्च च ते हस्ते हस्त इषवः इषवः परा पराताः ताभगवः भगवो वप भगव इति वह वपेति वप अवतत्यधनुः अवतत्येत्यव तत्य धनुस्त्वं त्वगुं सहस्राक्ष सहस्राक्ष शतेषुधे सहस्राक्षेति सहस्र शतेषुध इति शत ईषुधे निशीर्यशल्यानां निशीर्येति निशीर्य शल्यानां मुखा मुखा शिवः शिवो नः न सुमना सुमना भव सुमना इति सुमना भवेति भव ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Offering our love to the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, the embodiment of Shiva Shakti, the master whose mission is to ensure that we all one day realize our own inherent divinity, whose mission is to raise this awareness of the inherent divinity, whose mission is to protect that awareness, and whose mission is to nurture that awareness. And we shall do that by constantly being aware and being alert, and that we shall do it through service, adoration, and illumination. And this inherent divinity is nothing but being, awareness, bliss, absolute, also known as Baba. If we understood all of this, that is the purpose of Veda study, Veda Dhyayana. And Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hari Om, Shalom, Sai Ram, Namaste. Beautiful entrance into the equinox and celebrating Navroj, which is welcoming the new day in Zoroastrianism. Hashem vahu vahishtem asti, ushta asti ushtahmai, het ashai vahishtem ashem. May our bitterness be offered into the great, grand, and holy fire of sacrifice, and let us emerge into this beautiful being, resurrection of the divinity within us, and let it spring up. This is the essence of spring. Okay, now with that, we are studying today the 12th, yes, 12th mantra of the first Anuvakam, which is Vijjandhanuhu Kapardinaha Vishalyo Banavan Uta Aneshannashyeshava Abhurasya Nishangati. Did we finish this, ma? Did we finish this?
Yes, Shekharji, we did. We
Okay,
finished.
we finished that. So I didn't chant the Kramapatam for that. Om Vijjandhanuh Vijjamiti Vijjam Dhanuh Kapardinaha Kapardino Vishalyaha Vishalyo Banavan विशल्य इति विशल्यः बाणवागुम् उत बाणवानिति बाणवान् उतेत्युत ॐ शान्ति शान्ति Shantihi. So the next mantra is then the 13th mantra. 13th mantra. Yes. Yate hetirmidushtama haste babhuvate dhanuhu shiva sharavyayatatayanaha Rudra mrudaya. Yeah. Let's first take the Samhita Pata for this. Without seeing the book, somebody has to chant. So all of you in this sessions now should be knowing uh, the Samhita Pata with the Swara by heart. And what I am noticing is, and not chanting like with everybody else, and then with Jandanakka Pardina Vijalyo, not like that. You have to be chanting it without seeing the book and slowly, and then come back to it, and then look at the mantra and say how many places we have missed it. Okay, stop sharing the screen and chant Vijjandana Kapardino Chandrasekhar Ganeshan. Om
ॐ विज्झन्धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः
Okay. Om. First, you need to connect to the scale with Omkaram. Then make sure that ups and downs are within that scale. Om. One more time.
ॐ विज्झन्धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः.
Okay, you're chanting in E, but that's okay as long as you stay there. Okay. Now yate he tirmidishtam haste without seeing the book, please.
ॐ या ते हेतिर्मीढुष्टमहस्ते बभूवते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज.
Tayasman, there should be a comma or a pause. Why? Tayasman Vishwatastva, like that, because Tayasman, because there is a halantam in the middle of the line. Halantam means half consonant. Half consonant is called in Sanskritam halantam. Hallu means consonant. Hal antam means it is ending with the consonant. It is not ending with the vowel. Because if you say na, it is ending with the vowel. In plus a na. Whereas if you say tayasman, that is half consonant without a vowel. So therefore you have to say pause there and then Vishwatastvamayaksmaya paribhuja. Okay, one more time please. Om.
ॐ या ते हेतिर्मीढुष्ठमहस्ते बभूवते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज.
Good. Now someplace you are putting additional Meedhu is Mahaprana.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
shta is not a
No
Mahaprana. It is
problem.
just a ta, not Meedhushtama. Okay. All right. What is this mantra mean? What is this mantra about? Ya te hetihi मीढुष्टमा हस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तया अस्मान् विश्वतः त्वम् अयक्ष्मया परिभुजा. So let's look at the Padapatha before we go into the Kramapatha. Om Ya Te Hetihi मीढुष्टमेति मीढुः तम हस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तया अस्मान् विश्वतः त्वम् अयक्ष्मया pariti bhuja. That is the padapata, which is the each word in that ruk. Ya te hetihi meedhushtama meedhushtama iti meedhuhu tama haste babhuva te dhanuhu. Now you can project the kramapatha so that we will look at the each word. This is an incredible way of learning. There is no method of learning like this. There is no method of learning like this because no scriptures exist like this. There is no scripture that has this kind of inbuilt mechanism of connecting to every single syllable and the combination of them as vibrations. There's no scripture like that. Therefore, what happens? It's a phenomenal experience of the sound, how it is created, and not that is the much deeper level, but at the manifest level, as in the sound, you actually have connection to each and every word and the syllables behind it. या ते हेतिः मीढुष्टम इति मीढुः तम हस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तया अस्मान् विश्वतः त्वम् अयक्ष्मय परीति भुजा. Those are the individual words within this ruk. Okay. Satish Radhakrishnan, open your mic. Okay, repeat after me. Om Yate E
Om
Om Om F. Sound is not.
Yate Om Yate
Two times, huh?
Om Yate
Te He Ti
Te He Tihi Te He Tihi
Om Yate E Te He Ti
Om Yate Te He Tihi
You're
Om
chanting in E Kana. You're chanting here. Om Yate E Te He Te He. Instead, you need to go one semitone higher. Om
Om
Yate
Yate
E. Mm.
Om Yate Te He Tihi Om
He
Yate Te He Tihi
Hetirmidhushtama
He Tirmidhushtama He Tirmidhushtama
Midhushtamhaste E
Medhushtamahste Medhushtamahste
Midhushtameti midhuhu tama
Medhushtameti medhuh Tama Medhushtameti medhuh Tama
haste babhuva
Haste babhuva Haste babhuva
बभूवते
बभूवते बभूवते
ते धनुः
ते धनुः ते धनुः
धनुरिति धनुः
धनुरिति धनुः धनुरिति धनुः
तयास्मान्
तयास्मान् तयास्मान्
अस्मान् विश्वतः
अस्मान् विश्वतः अस्मान् विश्वतः
विश्वतस्त्वम्
विश्वतस्त्वम् विश्वतस्त्वम्
त्वमयक्ष्मया
त्वमयक्ष्मया त्वमयक्ष्मया
अयक्ष्मया परि
अयक्ष्मया परि अयक्ष्मया परि
परिभुज
परिभुज परिभुज
भुजेति भुज
भुजेति भुज भुजेति भुज
ॐ याते ते हेतिः हेतिर्मीढुष्टम मीढुष्टम हस्ते मीढुष्टमेति मीढुः तम हस्ते बभूव बभूवते ते धनुः धनुरिति धनुः तयास्मान् अस्मान् विश्वतः विश्वतस्त्वम् त्वमयक्ष्मया अयक्ष्मया अयक्ष्मया परिभुज भुजेति भुज
ॐ याते ते हेतिः हेतिर्मेढुष्टम मेढुष्टमहस्ते मेढुष्टमेति मेढुः तम हस्ते बभूव बभूवते ते धनुः धनुरिति धनुः तयास्मान् अस्मान् विश्वतः विश्वतस्त्वम् त्वमयक्ष्मया अयक्ष्मया परिभुज भुजेति भुज ॐ याते ते हेति
scale you're dropping slowly in scale Om
याते ते हेतिः हेतिर्मेढुष्टम मेढुष्टमहस्ते मेढुष्टमेति मेढुः तम हस्ते बभूव बभूवते ते धनुः धनुरिति धनुः तयास्मान् अस्मान् विश्वतः विश्वतस्त्वम् त्वमयक्ष्मया अयक्ष्मया परिभुज भुजेति भुज.
Good. Okay. What this mantra is about? The mantra is still talking about the same things. What are the same things it is talking about? The same instruments it is talking about. The same weapons it is talking about. It is talking about the same thing for the last 2-3 times, 2-3 rooks. Pramuncha dhanvanastvam ubhayorartniyorjam yaschate hastaishava parata bhagavo vapa avatatya dhanustvagum sahasrakshasate shude nishirya shalyanam mukha shivo nasona bhava विज्यन् धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवान्वत अनेशन्नशेषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गदिः याते हेतिर्मीडुष्ट. Everything is talking about the same thing over and over. It is dhanu, the bow. It is ishu, the arrow. It is the string. It is the why so much importance to all this? Huh? Same thing again here also. Same thing. Midhushtama. Midhushtama means abundant source of grace. Midhushtama. Beautiful word. Midhushtama. Uncomparable. It is absolute phenomenal source of grace. Again, hetihi. Hetihi means weapons. Ya hetihi. Ya te hetihi haste. Ya hetihi te haste. Midhushtama. Oh, abundant source of grace. Ya hetihi, those weapons. Te haste, in your hand. Te dhanuhu babhuva, and also that bow in that is there. They have they have become they have become, or they stopped for becoming for any use of destruction, huh? But they're still in your hand. Are you understand? Are you following the logic? If you have to stay with the whole logic of, otherwise you will get lost. That is how the awareness is retained. How you retain the awareness is, are you staying with the thought process? Are you staying with that awareness? What happened in the last Anuvakam? Avatatya dhanuhu sahasraksha shete shudhe nishirya shelyanam mukha. What happened? What are the weapons in the hand that are there? The weapon called the bow, that is untied. Previous rook. If you forgot what the previous rook is, then this rook is also, because it's referring all those weapons in your hand, they have ceased from purposes of any destruction. Ayakshmaya. Ayakshmaya means Ayakshmaya means yakshmaya means destruction. Ayakshmaya means they are no longer useful for the purpose of destruction. Why do you need a weapon usually? Huh? Only for the purpose of destruction. What is the point of a weapon that is useless for destruction? Then what this mantra is saying is that with those weapons that are useless for destruction, you are protecting our worlds. Ah, wow, Oppenheimer, what a disaster. Oppenheimer. Anyway, I want to get into that. If I get into that, I'll get lost in what is the scientific mind about. What is the mind that is in science? How does that operate? What is the mind of a scientist? The mind of a scientist, if it operates for the purpose of destruction, that's what happens with an atom bomb. In spite of other great minds warning about it, the mind of a scientist should be that mind which has lost its purpose of destruction and only for construction, only for what is useful for the world. This mantra touched me because so powerfully because am I engaged in my scientific pursuits that help the world, not destroy the world. Not only a scientific mind, any mind for that matter. So a mind that has lost its purpose of destruction will be useful to the world. It's not a useless mind, it's actually the mind that is useful. If you are connecting to all of this, you will have phenomenal beauty associated with them. It's because Saundarya Lahari. Chanting Rudram becomes a Saundarya Lahari. Here is the Saundarya Lahari of Bhagavan Shankara or Adi Shankaracharya is not just describing the beauty of the mother, but the actual Saundaryam is that which is perceived by the mind that is only seeing the beauty but never any ugliness. Okay. Are we connecting? Ashrit, are you connected? Am I making any sense to you? Ashrit? Hera, Vijay, unmuted. Am I making any sense? Ashrit, Kasturi?
Yeah,
Yeah. What is a mind that destroys?
like you wanna like kind of like violent, so like then it's gonna like end up like trying to turn the entire world into violent, and then
Yeah.
and then it's also gonna like influence the people around you to become violent.
It also influences the people around you to become violent. Yes. Then they are all propelled by this incredible scientific achievement of destruction. And then they celebrate. Ah, look, we accomplished destruction. So what are the faculties that lost their ability to cause destruction? The mind without desire. lost its ability to cause destruction. Because what is propelling the mind into destruction is this desire to achieve something at the expense of anything to destroy. So if that desire of quote unquote, now this is a catch 22. What do you mean? If I don't have my urge to achieve something, uh, how can I be successful in life? Yes. So how do we calibrate success? Now this is all beautiful. It is all each every one of these rooks is a satsang in its own. Now what is the second one? A bow without string, an arrow without a pointed end, a quiver which has arrows pointed inward, a sheath that is simply a supporter of the sword. Are, why are you wearing all these things, sir? Throw them away, no? They're useless instruments. They're useless weapons. So the mind without desire is the bow untied. An arrow without a sharp point is a thought that cannot hurt. A quiver with arrows pointed inward means thoughts that are going inward in self-awareness. And a sheath that is simply a support means intellect that is engaged in self-inquiry. You understand the word quiver? Quiver, query, question. Huh? Look at all those words. Yo quiero, in Spanish they say, yo quiero, I want, yo quiero, quiero, yeah, I want. That is also Q only, quiero. This is quiver, this is query. See, this tells you how powerful the words are. Question, query, enquiry, inquiry. That's the beautiful expression of Srinivas Ramanujam. He said, I don't want to think about an algorithm if it doesn't inspire me to think about divine consciousness. That is the scientist we are talking about. That is a real scientist. He said, an algorithm to me is meaningless if it doesn't point me towards divine consciousness. What's that kind of a scientist and what is this kind of a scientist? You understand? This mind is a destructive mind. This mind is a constructive mind. How did that happen? Because the divine awareness descended on that mind and took that mind from lower awareness to the highest awareness. That it's a mind that is still beautifully active, complete awareness, but it lost its edges so that it can never hurt again. It can only help. Yeah, this is so beautiful. The ever compassionate one, therefore, uses all the instruments or the weapons totally for self enquiry and nothing else but that. And nothing else but that. So it doesn't mean that these instruments are useless. Tayasman vishvatastvam vishvataha tvam ayakshmaya paribhuja. Paribhuja. These are very beautiful words. Bhuja. Bhuja means what, Ram? What is bhuja?
Arms.
Arms. Ah. Chaturbhuja, we say. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. Paribhuja. Bhuja means arms from a colloquial point of view, but bhuja means awareness, experience. Chaturbhuja means the experience that is throughout all the four states, which is awakened state, dream state, deep sleep state, and the one beyond. Four. Chaturbhuja means the one who is present through the four states of awareness. Paribhuja means the one who is surrounded by awareness. Pari means perimeter, perimeter of awareness. So the one who is in this awareness, what will he do with the instruments that have lost its ability to destroy anything? Those instruments will be then turned inward towards more and more self-awareness. As there is growth of that self-awareness, there is expansion of the self from the one to the many, and in fact, it will be only in the one. याते हेतिः मीढुष्टमा हस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तया अस्मान् विश्वतः अयक्ष्मया paribhuja. And the rishi for this is Bhagavan. The chandas for this is Anushtup. The deity for this is Bhagavan. Bhagavan. So the essence of this is growing self-awareness with the instruments that have lost their ability to hurt others, and therefore in growth of self-awareness you will always be engaged in helping others and never hurting others. Yate. Oh, Yate Hetihi Meedushtamasti. I think we are done with that mantra. The next one is again, how many mantras are about these weapons? Counting from Pramuncha Dhanvanaha, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going into the fifth mantra. Namaha Te Astu Ayudhaya. Bring up the, okay, let's say, um, Namaste. Let's say Sham. Chant the Namaste Astvayudhaya Samhita Pata without looking at the book. La. No book la. Okay.
Om Om Namaste Om Namaste Astvayudhaya Natataya Drishnave Ubhabhyamutate Namo Bahubhyam Tava Dhanvane.
Good, good. You did good. Don't feel nervous. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Yes. One more time. One more time. Om. Now.
Om
Yes.
Namaste Astvayudhaya Natataya Drishnave Ubhabhyamutate Namo Bahubhyam Tava Dhanvane.
Excellent. Why you are feeling nervous? Are you feeling connected to the mantra? You chanted perfectly without any glitch. Swara, everything. Ubhabhyam. I think you're saying not uba, it is ubha. Ubhabhyam. Ubha means two. Ubha means two. So this mantra also, the Rishi is Bhagavan, Chandas is Anushtup, and Bhagavan is the deity. even those are not coincidences. If you understand this, if you are in the awareness of these mantras. So, Namaha te astu ayudhaya anatataya dhrushnave ubhabhyam uta te namaha bahubhyam tava dhanvane. So this mantra is now referring again to those ayudhas. Ayudhas means the weapons. Astu ayudhaya. Om. Let us look at the words in Padapatha. Namaha te astu ayudhaya anatatayetyana tataya. Please bring up the Kramapatha. Om Namaha te astu ayudhaya anatatayetyana tataya dhrushnave ubhabhyam uta te namaha bahubhyamiti bahubhyam tava dhanvane pariti te dhanvanaha hetihi asman vrunaktu vishwataha. Did I go to the next one? Drishtamuphabhyamate namo bahubhyantava dhanvane. Parite dhanvano is the next one. Pariti te dhanvane is the next one. Okay, let's now chant the Sham. You can chant with me. Scale F, please. Om Namaste.
Om Namaste. Namaste.
Te astu.
Te astu. Te astu.
Astvayudhaya.
Astvayudhaya. Astvayudhaya.
Ayudhayanataya.
Ayudhayana tataya. Ayudhayana tataya.
Okay, Sairama, Chandrasekhar, Ganeshan, that
Yeah.
Ayudhaya Anatataya, that Anatataya should have the two avagrahas.
Okay.
Ayudhaya, after the Ayudhaya,
Okay.
there should be two avagrahas. Yes. Now, sorry, I have to. Sometimes it's hard to pay attention to these when. Okay. Ayudhayanataya.
Ayudhayana tataya. Ayudhayana tataya.
Anatataya dhrushnave.
Anatataya drishnave. Anatataya drishnave.
Anatatayetyana tataya.
अनाततायेत्यना तताय अनाततायेत्यना तताय
धृष्णव इति धृष्णवे
धृष्णव इति धृष्णवे धृष्णव इति धृष्णवे
Have you noticed how I am saying na? Dhrishnav iti dhrishnave
धृष्णव इति धृष्णवे
उभाभ्यामुत
उभाभ्यामुत उभाभ्यामुत
उत ते
उत ते उत ते
ते नमः
ते नमः ते नमः
नमो बाहुभ्याम्
नमो बाहुभ्याम् नमो बाहुभ्याम्
बाहुभ्यान्तव
बाहुभ्यान्तव बाहुभ्यान्तव
बाहुभ्यामिति बाहुभ्यामिति बाहुभ्याम्
बाहुभ्यामिति बाहुभ्याम् बाहुभ्यामिति बाहुभ्याम्
Bhyam. So your notes that should be perfectly nice. Yeah? Komal Nishad. Tava dhanvane
तव धन्वने तव धन्वने
धन्वन iti dhanvane
धन्वन इति धन्वने धन्वन इति धन्वने
Om Namaste te astu अस्त्वायुधाय आयुधाय नातताय अनातताय धृष्णवे अनाततायेत्यना तताय धृष्णव इति धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत उत ते ते धनु ते नमः नमो बाहुभ्याम् बाहुभ्यां तव बाहुभ्यामिति बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने धन्वन इति धन्वने
ॐ नमस्ते ते अस्तु अस्त्वायुधाय आयुधाय नातताय अनातताय धृष्णवे अनाततायेत्यना तताय धृष्णव इति धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत उत ते नमः नमो बाहुभ्यां तव बाहुभ्यामिति बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने धन्वन इति धन्वने.
Okay. So one second. So that's good. All of you should pay attention to your Zoom audio settings. You should put the low mode, so that's the reason why it breaks up. So if it is in high fidelity, then it breaks up. So good. Namaha te astu ayudhaya. We're looking at this. Now we are saying to who? We are saying that now to all your weapons. Namaha te astu ayudhaya. To all your weapons, salutations. Why? Because salutations to this bow, anatataya, but yet it is capable of striking the enemy, drishnave. Salutations to both of your arms, utate, bahubhyam, ubhabhyam, and also te, uta means also, te means yours, ubhabhyam means both of, bahubhyam, your arms, and also to your bow, tava dhanvane. What is this mantra again? Huh? Have you looked at this mantra? How does this mantra sound like? Salutations to your arrow, salutations to your bow, salutations to your manu, anger, salutations to your arms. What is this mantra? Which mantra is this? Ram, which mantra is this? Which rook is this?
Yeah, the first
The
and
rook?
second.
Ah, the first one. Same thing. Namaste astvayudhayana tatay drishnave bahubhyam utate ubhabhyam. Similar concept. Similar concept. What is the difference? Ram, what is the difference?
Well, the
What
words are
is the
words are different, but
huh?
yeah, the words are different. I'm saying, but
But what is different? The words are slightly different, but the concept is the same. Namaste, namas, namas, om, namaste,
Rudramanyava.
रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाजानातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यान्तव धन्वने. There are four namastes, but here is only one namaste, but referring to the weapons only. But what's the difference?
Yeah, here it says it's anatata, so it is there. It is armed. Here it is unarmed.
Ah, there the bow is stringed. Here the bow is not stringed. And here the ayudhas are still there, but important. It's not that they're incapable of striking. They're capable of striking, but yet they have been purposefully, they have been disarmed. So now, when you connect to this, you will understand. The first mantra is invoking all the weapons that are fully capable and fully able to hurt. But here, the weapons are there, but they are useful for fighting only for one reason, for dharma. Now this is a different concept. We'll get into an entire Bhagavad Gita now. I don't want to get carried away into Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, it's now, if God instructs you to use these weapons for dharma, they are still capable of eliminating adharma, but otherwise they just stay in self-awareness. So what we are talking about, salutations to your thought that is not engaged but is still capable of striking. Salutations to the mind and your actions, bahubhyam. So, anatataya dhrushnave. Anatataya has many meanings. Anatataya. Atata means usefulness. Atata means lifted. Atata means stretched. Anatataya means not usable, not lifted, not stretched, and is therefore disengaged. Dhrushnave means capable of hurting, strong and capable. It also means deadly. So this is simply unbelievable. This is what's called Brahmajnana. This is what is called self-awareness. So simply what you remain as with all these weapons is that who you really are in the total awareness. But that doesn't mean that a spiritual person is a stupid fellow, is an incapable fellow, is a fellow who cannot engage in action. This you should be very clear. Being in self-awareness doesn't mean that you have become useless for yourself and for your family, for your community, and as a large. That is not what a spiritual person is. If you understand, the spiritual person is completely capable, 100% more capable than an ordinary mind or even an extraordinary mind. Incredibly capable people. So much so that a person like Swami Vivekananda has the mind that is unparalleled yet in the history of humankind. That kind of just like as Mahaswami is the Vivekananda has complete attention to every detail, complete attention to every detail. And that's why he was able to establish a mission in the name of his Master Bhagavan Ramakrishna, and a mission that lives now and forever. The mission that was there to inspire and raise the awareness of the people and to be like lions, not like sheep or cats or dogs, like lions. A spiritual person is like a lion. That is lion in complete self-awareness. And then, but what happens? It won't attack when it is in its own self-awareness. It is the king of the whole animal kingdom in complete self-awareness. By simply opening its eyes and its looks, it can create shiver in the hearts of the other animals, but yet it remains calm, pristine, silent, serene, but still capable of launching and bouncing onto the prey when it is required. This is lion, concept of the lion. Fearless, abhaya, asanga. Bhagavan Swami Vivekananda said the 4 A's that are essence of spiritual life. So this mantra is about that. And then we come to the last mantra, and tomorrow we'll start the Anuvakam 2. The 15th Ruk of this beautiful first Anuvaka, Pari te dhanvanaha hetihi asman vrunaktu vishvataha atho yah ishudhihi tava are asmat nidhehi tam. Okay, shall we do 8? No, it's 8:06. So maybe tomorrow we'll finish this. Parite dhanvano hetirasman vrunaktu vishvataha atho yayushudhihi tava are asmat nidhehi tam. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. Yadaksharapada brashtam. Sham.
ॐ यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देव नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते विसर्गबिन्दुमात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व ईश्वर अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व ईश्वर अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष ईश्वर हरिः ओम् तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु.
Okay. Before Swasti Mantra, are there any questions? Sita Ma, you posted something?
I was wondering in
Yeah.
Ayudhayana.
Ma?
Ayudhayana Tataya.
Ah,
I was wondering about the avagrahas there. The words
yeah.
Ayudhaya. Ayudhaya ends with a hrasvam and anatataya begins with a hrasvam. So I was just wondering, is it a savarna dirgha sandhi or do we need avagrahas?
Yeah, we need avagrahas because the ayudhaya in that is dirgham and anatata is hrasvam. So that's why it is put with two avagrahas. Ayudhaya anatata. So ayudhaya anatataya ayudhaya anatataya drishnave. I think also I don't know exactly what are the grammatical rules associated with two avagrahas, but one avagraha, etc. It may also be to do with there is also three vowels coming in ayudhaya, anatataya. There is also the ana, anatataya. So there it could be related to that. I'm not 100% sure, but that could be related to that. Yes. Any other questions? What time did I say the Diksha today? The Mantra Diksha class?
8:30.
8:30. Okay, good. Yeah, today in another 20 minutes we'll have the Mahaganapati and the Chandi Navarna Mantra Diksha. Those of you who aspire to be Devi Mahatyam learners and those of you who took the Diksha but not have been practicing the mantra for a while. After Memphis, I'm 100% sure. Hey, Chandi Homa ho gaya. Now why do I need to chant the mantra? Many people fall through the cracks. If you have done that, you have to get reinitiated because mantra is something you have to constantly, that's it's called bijam. Then it will sprout into the plant. It will grow into a vriksham. Otherwise, simply chanting mantras when needed and putting them on a shelf doesn't help. Shelf doesn't help. Okay. Any other questions? Are there any questions? Durga Prasad.
No questions, sir.
All the all the people in North Carolina need a session from me in person about how to chant together and properly with discipline and not coming whenever you want towards Rudram. I talked to Chandrasekhar Ganeshan about not only North Carolina. I'm seeing that many people that just come after the Abhishekam starts or after the Parayana starts, you have to have the discipline. You have to come before Swami comes and sits. If Swami is in darshan, even if you are a VIP, they won't allow you to come into the gates. You know that, right? The only exception is students because they're always in Swami awareness. When Swami comes for darshan, gates are closed. So if Swami is already sitting there and you all come after, technically speaking, gates closed. They'll throw you out. What is the discipline as Satyasai devotees we all have to remember and inculcate? People should look at us and say, man, look at those people. How incredibly disciplined they are. They love Swami so much that they follow the discipline to the letter. 99% of the people in the north, in the east coast, many of them are not even joining sadhana, group sadhana. I keep telling them that's not the way it works. Sadhana is the most important thing. Then only God's grace will come. Yajna is before yajna, not during yajna. Everybody is worried, am I a Rutvik or not Rutvik? Have you asked yourself the question? What discipline I have? What commitment I have? How much love I have for Swami? To deserve to be a Rutvik? That's the question everyone should ask. Not ask the question, am I a Rutvik or not? Did they judge me? Did I pass the test? Or you haven't passed the test within you. The conscience tells you, hey, you are not being disciplined about your sadhana. You are not disciplined about your practices. You are not disciplined in joining these, that is what is more important. Take it again. Namaste astvayudhaya anatataya dhrushnave ubhabhyam namo bahubhyam tava dhanvane. These are not words are not spoken to hurt, but to inspire, not to perspire, and then eventually expire. If you are not inspired in life, you will be perspiring and you will be expiring. Okay. Perspire and expire. Please be inspired by Bhagwan. Jai Sai Ram. With that,
Sai
we
Ram,
can close this. Yes,
Shekhar,
yes, ma'am.
do we have to be in the center for the Diksha mantra?
No, man, no, it's on Zoom session because the people joining from everywhere.
Anna,
Yeah,
one question
it's
Anna,
on Zoom.
regarding the Chandi Diksha, like at least myself, like I am doing the Diksha when the sadhana starts and stopping after the actual Atiruddham event happens. And is the Diksha
I
has
know,
to be
not
continued all
just
365 days?
you are talking on behalf of hundreds, if not many hundreds of people. They're all thinking that, oh, this is only during sadhana time. Why should I continue this? uh, yeah.
It's a,
Is
it's
Rudram
a,
is Rudram be no, it's like saying Rudram is chanted daily sadhana. Ammaya, yajnam is finished. Now I am
it's a,
relieved from my sadhana. Venkat Gangishetty is speaking on behalf of many, many other people. The point is this: the moment you get initiated into a mantra, it is a lifelong mission. It is not an event related mission. Yeah. What happens if a seed is sprouted into a plant and then I say, uh, time is over, I am not going to water this plant? What will happen to the plant?
that may fall off.
Huh?
That may die.
Fall off. Dying.
Mm,
Then you come back and say after 6 months, sorry, I did not water you. Now
mm,
let me pour water on
mm,
you and then you sprout again. Will
mm.
the plant come to life again?
No.
No. What do you have to do?
Again, you have to plant the seed.
Yeah. And then what do you have to do to the seed?
Again, you have to nurture the seed by pouring water, taking care of it, and start from the beginning.
And that is called daily japam.
Japam.
That is what is called daily japam.
Mm.
If you are not doing daily japam, you are not watering the seed, you are not watering the sapling. And then when this seed, the plant grows into a mahavruksham, vatavruksham, then do you water it?
I don't.
If it became a banyan tree
Yeah.
with many, do you water
Mm.
it? Do you
No.
need to water it? No.
No need.
Okay.
No.
Now you listen to this very carefully.
Mm.
Namah Shivayeti Bijam. Namah Shivaya is the Bijam. Shivatarayeti Shakti. Shivatara means the Shakti. Shakti means expansion. Bijam is Namah Shivaya. By doing the Japam, then that becomes a Shakti. And that Shakti means now the seed became a plant. And the plant now grows into a sapling, into a tree, into a Mahavriksham. Means what? Your awareness that started as Namah Shivaya here first fills your own mind and thing, and it starts growing and growing and growing so much that you become everything in oneness. Then at that point, there is no need to water. Until that point, you have to do mantra sadhana. It is not a event related thing.
Okay.
Okay. The only reason why people do Abhishekam is because if Swami comes to my home, I put a lingam, then I will be happy, my family will be happy, call everybody for lunch and dinner prasadam. As soon as the Abhishekam is over, complete destruction of silence, and then everybody starts socializing, talking to each other. A entire Shakti associated, dissipated. Swami himself said this. Now you have to listen to me with sincerity, then you will understand. After darshan, Swami said, if you immediately get up and you start talking to others, whatever energy you have received from me will get dissipated and it will return back to me. You will be left with nothing. Only after that beautiful Ekas Rudrabhishekam or a bhajan or whatever that you remain and maintain silence, then all the energy will be preserved and then that energy will expand into a Mahavriksham. So if you have not been doing mantra sadhana since Memphis, you have to get reinitiated into the mantra because that means planting the seed again.
After Memphis, I didn't start, but from the Shivratri, I started again.
No. Don't be too personal. This prescription is not for you. You are
No,
not the only person. Yeah.
I'm just telling what I did so that I can get corrected,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's fine. No, you don't need to confess in front of everybody. That's fine. Lot of people are thinking, oh, thank God Venkat asked this question. I am also in the same boat. Okay, Sairam. Okay.
Anna, can we come still? If we are still doing, can we still come?
No, there is. Why? I mean, don't plant too many seeds. You are welcome to join, but it is not required. That's fine. So, thank you for your indulging in it. We can close. Yes. Somebody else has a question?
1 second,
Yes.
quick question, Shekharji. In that
Yeah.
Vijyan Dhanuhu, the 12th mantra, that Vijyamete Vijyam or Vijyamete Vijyam, is there an, how do we finish that?
Jam is correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Vijyamiti, Vijyandhana.
Should I bring up? No?
Yeah, you can bring it up if you can. Okay, yeah. Vijandhano Vijamiti Vijam Jam like tam Jam Jam.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
That's it. Like Tama Jam Okay. स्वस्तिः प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय.
Is it the same link for Diksha, brother? Or
It is the
different?
same link. You can stay on this